Hello all. So in this video, now let us focus upon one of the most important, most prominent and most useful shape that we come across in our day-to-day lives. It is a shape that you might have already studied before, you might have already heard about it before. So we'll be seeing that and we'll be seeing its properties and a lot of things based on that structure, that figure. Yes, I think you might have guessed till now. In this video, I'll be talking about triangles. Yep. So what are triangles? How are triangle formed? How is a triangle formed? What are different types of triangles? Let us see details of this triangle. So as you can see in this word triangle, tri means three, angles means we have already studied. So a triangle constitutes of three angles, right? So how is a triangle formed? That is a very basic question that you might be having in your mind. So what we'll do, let us take 3 points. Say I have a point A here, say another point somewhat B here, and a third point, say C. All these 3 points A, B, C are non-collinear, right? Non-collinear. I have 3 points which are non-collinear A, B, C. Now what I'll do, I will join them, right? Let us join A to B, B to C, and C to A. This structure that you can see here is nothing but a triangle. This is what we'll be studying it. Now there are many types of triangles, a lot of things that we are going to study. But let us start from very basic. So now you know how a triangle is formed. You take any three non-collinear points, join them, you get a triangle, right? Okay, fine. So now let us see what actually constitutes a triangle. In a triangle, I have 3 points or 3 vertices A, B and C, right? Vertex A, vertex B and vertex C. So a triangle will always have 3 vertices A, B and C. Secondly, it has 3 sides, namely AB, BC and CA. So a triangle will always have 3 vertices and it will always have 3 sides. Also, since there are 3 vertices, there will be 3 angles formed. So let us name what those angles are. Angle BAC, angle ABC and angle BCA. These are the 3 angles formed when you draw a triangle, right? So a triangle can be of any shape. It can be like this, it can be like this, it can be like this, anything, or maybe like this, any shape. Based on its shapes and angles, we'll classify triangles later, but as of now, I want you to focus on how a triangle is formed and what all constitutes a triangle. So as we can see here, a triangle will always have 3 vertices, 3 sides, and therefore it will always have 3 angles, right? Now suppose I have 3 collinear points, say A, B and C. Can I ever get a triangle here? No, right? I can never get a triangle here because when I'll join them, say this is point A, this is point B and this is point C. When I will join them A to B, B to C and C to A, oh, this is just a straight line. I can never get a triangle because in a triangle I should have 3 vertices and 3 sides. But how many sides are there? Just a single line, right? So this will never ever be a triangle. So in order to form a triangle, you always require 3 non-collinear points. So now let us see classification of triangles. How a triangle is classified. So we classify triangles based on 2 different categories. First one is on the basis of sides, right? On the basis of sides, there are 3 types of triangle: scalene triangle, isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle. So as of now, I just want you to know the meaning of these things, like what do you mean by equilateral triangle, or what do you mean by isosceles triangle, or what do you mean by scalene triangle. Once that is clear, then later on we'll be seeing various properties associated with the triangles. So what is scalene triangle? A triangle when formed has 3 unequal sides. if a triangle has three unequal sides, that is all the three sides are of completely different measure, then it will be known as scalene triangle. Then what is isosceles triangle? If a triangle has two equal sides, right? You take any two sides and their measurement are equal, right? Say in this triangle, if this and this side are equal, this is how we show that both sides are equal, then we say it is an isosceles triangle. Then finally, what is an equilateral triangle? I think you might have guessed it till now. If all the three sides are equal, right? If all the three sides are equal, then we say it is an equilateral triangle. So based on sides, you can see we have three classifications: scalene, isosceles, and equilateral. Now second classification we do is on basis of angles. You know that when we have a triangle, obviously we'll have three angles. So on basis of those angles, we have three different types of triangle, that is acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, and then right angle triangle, right? We have three different types of triangles formed. So now let us see what is the meaning of acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, and right angle triangle. If we have acute angle triangle, all the angles will be less than 90 degrees. Always remember that in case of an acute angle triangle, the angles will always be lesser than 90 degrees, right? Obtuse angle triangle, one angle will always be greater than 90 degrees. Why one angle? That we'll see later. But if any one angle is greater than 90 degrees, then it is an obtuse angle triangle. And finally, what is a right angle triangle? If in a triangle you have one angle as 90 degrees, then it is a right angled triangle. So let us draw basic figures of right angle triangle. Say if I have right angle triangle, it will look somewhat like this. This is 90 degrees and you have two different angles. So this is an example of right angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle, you can take this case in which one angle is greater than 90 degrees. This angle is greater than 90 degrees. So this will be obtuse angle triangle. And acute angle triangle, taken a simple case just like this, in which all the three angles are less than 90 degrees. So this is acute angled triangle. Similarly, scalene triangle, take anything of different measure, say all the three sides are different measure, then we can say that this is an scalene triangle. Isosceles triangle, you can take this example. If this side and this side are equal, then it is an example of isosceles triangle. And equilateral triangle, if you have a triangle in which all the three sides are equal, then it is known as equilateral triangle. So as of now, I think your basic definition, what a triangle is, how it is formed, and how do we classify triangles, these concepts are clear. So later on we'll be moving on to different properties related to triangles, and we'll see how they are formed, proof related to that, and how we can use them while solving questions.